Okay, so this is the HP Spectre x360 2-in-1 PC, and I'm Mark Watson, also known as Soldier Knows Best, and I've partnered with HP to show you what this is all about. So this comes in multiple configurations depending on where you're buying it, and they have 13 and 15-inch models to choose from, and the model for this 15-inch version I'm just going to throw up right here. And this model does have some solid specs, including an Intel Core i7 processor, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and it also has a 1 terabyte SSD alongside 32 gigabytes of Intel's Optane memory. So if you have a lot of huge files on here or really large apps, it's going to be able to load all those things quickly. It has Bluetooth 5.0 and also Wi-Fi 6. And Wi-Fi 6 is the new standard for Wi-Fi. So if you are using this and it's connected to a Wi-Fi 6 router, you're going to get faster and just more consistent speeds with that. But let's take a second just to look at this laptop, because this is the best looking laptop that I've owned. Just straight up it is, because it has a dark ash color on the outside of it, and then they went with a gem cut on the trim of this laptop that, I mean, it just has a color that really screams premium. It looks really nice, and I've used laptops that cost more than this that don't look as nice as this. And then when you open this up, you see that the hinges and alongside the trackpad, they have that same finish that you find along the trim of this laptop. So it's just really nice looking. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I was sitting at a coffee shop and just using this at other places, that people said that this is a nice looking laptop. So I like the way it looks. And something else that looks nice is this leather sleeve that comes inside of the box with this computer to give you another layer of protection. Okay, so let's move on and talk about the I/O, or just the ports that you get on this laptop. So on the left-hand side, you will find the port for your power supply, and also you'll find a full HDMI 2.0 port, which is convenient just in case you want to hook this up to a TV or an external monitor. And then there is also a microphone/headphone combo port. And on the right-hand side, you do have a pair of USB-C ports, and between these, you're going to be getting the benefit of Thunderbolt 3 and also fast charging. And then you have a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type A port, which is kind of a legacy port now, but it's nice to have. And a little further up, we do find a micro SD card slot. I know a lot of us want that to be a full SD card slot, but this is what we get. And then we come to a physical switch to kill your webcam. And this is really convenient for people who have concerns over privacy. So instead of having to put some tape over your webcam, you can just hit this switch, and now you know that there is going to be a hardware disconnect with your webcam. So I know I've done this in the past, and some of you may have done it where you put a piece of tape over your webcam. Now you don't need to do that, because this switch will take care of that for you. And so with a lot of portable computers really cutting back on the amount of ports that they include, I like that HP still put some of the ones that are really popular. And then I like the fact that they're kind of pushed towards the back of this computer, so they're not going to be kind of spread out all over your desk. Now, I do have to admit something though. It took me a few minutes to find the power button, because it's not typically above the keyboard or just on one of the sides of the laptop. It's actually on the top left-hand corner on its own little section there. Now, this seems a little kind of weird at first, but it actually makes a lot of sense, because now it's easy for me just to find it and press that power button instead of rubbing my finger around the side. And then because this is a convertible PC, when you do open it up and you put it in either tablet mode or tent mode like I'm doing now, that power button is still conveniently placed there where you can easily reach it and see it. And now this brings us to really one of the best things about this computer, and that is the fact that it can replace a tablet. So this is a beautiful 4K OLED touchscreen that you can use to be able to touch and play games, or you can use the included stylus that comes with it, so you can write down things on the screen. Also too, you can take like an instant screenshot and scribble some notes on that, or if you want to use it with some coloring programs, especially trying to keep your kids busy, you can do the same thing with this. And because the stylus has 2 buttons on it, when you're in an app like Microsoft Whiteboard, you could be drawing something and then press a button and quickly erase what you just drew, or you can press the other button and highlight what you drew and then copy it or do other things with it. And even though there's no way to attach this stylus to your computer to keep it close by, there is a dedicated slot in that leather sleeve that I showed you earlier that you can put the stylus in. And I really like to use this in tent mode when I'm consuming content like videos or movies, because it just kind of gets rid of the keyboard and everything, and now you just have a full 15.6-inch screen in front of you. And this screen is also a HDR display as well. So in Windows, you can enable HDR. And so now when you are watching HDR videos or movies, you're just going to be getting better contrast, better black blacks and better brightness. And whether or not you're watching HDR content or just watching some YouTube videos, you can really enjoy those videos because this computer has some really fantastic speakers. And these are from Bang & Olufsen, who have been really consistent with their sound quality on devices that I've used that have their speakers. And these speakers dominate the upper portion of this computer right above your keyboard. And so this often keeps me from reaching for my pair of headphones, and I just kind of rely on these speakers. And sometimes with devices like this that fold all the way flat, you may find that the hinge system may not be the most sturdiest and moves too much. But for this one, I actually find that it did hold up pretty well, even with extreme movement like this. I mean, it moves a little bit, but it's really not that bad. Next up, let's talk about just using this like a traditional laptop. So first, the keyboard. And the keyboard is excellent. It's a great keyboard for people who like to type fast. It has really good switches underneath, really good responses to them. And you also have a number pad to the right. And the keyboard also is backlit, so you have a couple of stages of lighting there to help you out if you are typing in a dark room. And below the keyboard, we do have the trackpad, which has a great feel to it and also great response. And if you didn't know, HP has switched over from using Synaptics drivers to using Microsoft Precision drivers for their trackpad. So you have really good response even alongside the edge of the trackpad, whether you're just scrolling with your finger or you're clicking down on it. And it does have enough space for doing multi-finger gestures, but I think HP could have made this trackpad just a little bit bigger because you do have some extra space down there, but hopefully they do that for the next one. And on this X360, you do have a couple of ways to unlock your computer. So it does have a 1080p webcam in the front, which is decent quality, it's okay. But it does work well with the Windows Hello feature that uses facial recognition to allow you to unlock your computer really quickly just by looking at it. And then you also have a fingerprint scanner that's located underneath the number pad. So you can see that this has all of the bases covered. If you just want to use this like a regular laptop, you can do that. But the fact that it is a convertible, you can fold it into a tablet, it just makes it really flexible for a lot of different situations. And when you throw in the excellent battery life that this has, and that does depend on what you're doing, whether you're gaming or just browsing the web, this really makes for a computer that can last you all day and also do whatever you want during that day, whether you're just typing up some documents, or for me, I was able to do some gaming on this. You can play a decent amount of games on here, around medium settings, some settings at high, depending on what you're doing, and it can handle those games well. And also the cooling is really good because you have multiple points of vents and also just cooling factors that allow this laptop to remain cool under load most of the time. And for me, all of this comes down to I don't have to carry a tablet with me anymore when I travel and I'm using this. So I don't have to carry that extra device, so I can still remain light because I do a lot of one bag travel. So a lot of stuff I don't want to bring with me. And now this allows me to just have everything that I want as far as productivity and also just watching movies and consuming media all into one device. And how can you go wrong with that? And so yeah, I can definitely recommend this. So if you want to check this out for yourself and pick one up, I'll leave a link down below this video, but you can also buy from other places, and the price and configurations are going to be dependent on where you buy it from. But it's a really good solid device all around, and I think most people will be happy with this. But right now I'm about to wrap up, so like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.